Hey guys, how you doing? Um, well, here we are on the Sabre again. I had a whole part two made, probably one of my better videos, and the problem is I have to delete because I use my phone. I have to delete past videos to make new ones, and you guessed it, I deleted it. So anyway, I ended up, there's the old flywheel, put off another 16 Vanguard. I had this one, and that starter came off the same deal. They're both metal gears, and then I regapped the coil to 10 thousandths, although I used a credit card, or not a credit card, a business card, because it was taught to me by an old timer who's gone now, but it's always worked for me. It's supposed to be 10 thousandths. So then when I got it all put together, it still kind of, it would turn over and then it would slow down, and stop. So I had to adjust the valves. Had that all on film too. So I'll go over kind of how that's done. If you guys want to look at, there's a million videos out there how to adjust them. I'm not the professional, but other people are. So anyway, it runs good now, but I'll get into the rest. I'm going to start it for you real quick. Get you in the stand. Okay. However, yeah. So that's the old flywheel, and if you guys remember, it's completely shot. There's other teeth that are missing, chewed off on it. So it's going to the scrap pile. You can replace those ring gears, but I'm not going to screw around with that. I'm just going to throw it in the scrap pile and be done with it. So yeah, there's still another cover that goes on there, and of course the cover for the starter and all that crap. However, guys, so I got it running and attempted to take it out for a drive. And this is the gamble you take sometimes with used machinery when you buy it not running. Sure, you get it cheap, but you never know what kind of problems you're going to come across. So the hydro is very, 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 very weak. It barely moves it. So, and the belt is all good. Everything's well. And what tipped me off is I was cleaning the deck off. And I got these covers off. They're still loose. Bolts are out of them. And cleaned up the deck. And I noticed that all the fins on the cooling fins, for the fan on the hydro were all gone. There wasn't one left. So that tipped me off that there's probably a problem. So I took it right out then, and sure enough, it's very weak. So I'm fairly bummed about that. And, well, here's my fix. Got another one. This is a 15 horse. It's not a Vanguard. It's just an Intech. 38 inch hydro. Supposedly this engine just quit on the guy. Well, I got this thing, a friend of mine tipped me off that it was sitting at an auto salvage place. So he tipped me off to it, and I went. He said the guy told him that the engine stopped when he was mowing, and the engine only turns a little bit one way and a little bit the other. And it looks like I started taking it apart. See the carb, the intake there is all gummy. Now the spark plug was cross-threaded, and it came out all rusty. And when I took this valve cover off, it just reeked of gas. So not sure when I turned the engine over, the pit, I put a straw in the cylinder hole through the spark plug hole, and the cylinder does move, but it stops. So I think I got all the bolts out of the head. I did it the hard way and left this stupid cover on, but so I'm going to attempt to take the head off now. I thought I'd take you guys along with me to see what's going on inside there. I do not know how long this thing sat outside. It appears to be long enough to grow moss on it. So been out there a while. So I'm going to get you guys set up here. Hang on. All right, before I take the head off, I just wanted to go over real quick how I adjusted the valves. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I just certain way I do it. But anyway, to do that, you put, and I wish I knew what number Torx this was. It's all rubbed off. I'm sure somebody out there will have the answer. And then this is a 10 mil. So you put your 10 mil on there, and Torx inside there. Loosen that, and then you can move the nut wherever to adjust. I'm just going to tighten it right back up again. Not that it matters, because this whole thing's probably trash. And then while you're adjusting, you get your feeler gauges. I usually do the intake, and the bottom one is the intake. I usually do that at around 4 thousandths, and then the top, 5-6 thousandths. I'm sure people do it differently. That's just how and doing this, you're going to have to do it loosen and tighten several times. It took me, 3 times, maybe 4. I can't really remember, to get that other motor where I wanted it. For some reason, once you tighten it down, it changes. So you got to keep messing with it. It's kind of frustrating, but you keep at it, you'll get it. So right now I think I got all the bolts out of the bottom. I'm not certain. Oh, God. Oh, this is ugly. Woo! Wait till you see this. I'm going to get the rods out of here. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, this motor's trash. Yeah, the rods are good, though. All right, guys, ready for this? Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Look at that. Yeah, she was full of water, all right. Oh, boy. Not sure I ever seen one this bad before. That is nasty. I'm going to take you off here to get you right in there. You know what? Hang on. I'm going to get a... because you got to experience it fully lit. Oh, my God. I mean, it looks like mud, rust, water, Probably some gas because I'm smelling a lot of gas. That is brutal. Brutal. Let me put you back in the stand here. Hang on. All right, I'm gonna try and move it again. That is some goo there, boy, I tell you what. Anyway about it. Oh. I'm not sure why it's so, it still only goes so far. Like goes there and it stops. So it could be the rust, I suppose. That was brutal. Not sure I've seen one that bad before. Sometimes you just gotta laugh. So, I do have another block just like this. So I could take everything off of here and put it on that block and try that, because I was thinking at first, if this motor panned out, that I just fix this one and sell it and just keep looking for a hydro for the other one. So now I'm in a spot, do I mess around, changing the engine out on here? It could have several other issues. The deck might be shot. I haven't even looked at that. I'm just hoping and praying that the hydro is good on it. From the story I got it is, but you don't know. I didn't pay hardly squat for this thing, so I'm not out a lot of money if it doesn't pan out. However, I have 150 in that one already, and luckily I've had parts for it so far. So I don't know, by the time you guys see this I will have moved on, but I don't know, just give me some input as to what you think I should do. Should I attempt to fix this one and sell it and just keep looking for a hydro for the other one, or just take the hydro out and put it in the other one? This other one is so much nicer. The hood for it is up there on the tractor, and that's in really nice shape. This thing is pretty clean. Runs really super like you've seen, and the deck is all good. The only problem was down here. Some people like to use the wheels as rollers. They're not meant to roll all the time. They're meant for an anti-scalp deal, so you're not hitting the deck on the ground. This thing rubbed the wheels, just wore them out totally. I had this painted black right now, but I had to weld both front ones because their wheel had wore right in there. So other than that, the deck's fine, but blades look really good on it. I just got to get them off and get them sharpened. But changing the hydros, it's not hard, but it's not super easy either. So I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think. All right, talk to you later. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, and hey, leave me a comment. I love the comments, all right? All right, guys, take her easy. Bye.